Welcome back to Project Wrong Way. Before I start this episode, a special announcement. There's a man in Central California who had his Landcruisers stolen from him. Picture. I'm going to
using your wizard powers?
Using my wizardry. I'm going to insert a picture. I want this to go viral. Obviously for my own benefit, but at the same time, I want to help this guy.
Do some good along the way.
Maybe do some good along the way. So share my YouTube show with your friends to try to promote awareness to find this stolen Landcruiser. Because that's horse.
That was a couple days ago. Are you sure they haven't found it?
Yeah, they'd post something like, I found it.
Are you sure it wasn't like a wife putting a hit out?
No.
On the Landcruiser?
No, it's not a wife thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Purpose of the show. You guys, if you watch or know about magic and the fact that it's real, sometimes an outcast magician will do a special about how the tricks are actually done.
You mean he'll like sell the tricks of the trade?
Sell the tricks. He's a sellout. Well, today, on the part 4 of the disc brake conversion, I'm going to sell out a little bit about the rear disc brake conversion and how I bought it.
That's stupid. You're not selling much out.
I'm actually not selling anything. I have nothing to gain here, but likes, shares, and subscribes. Please do that. When you're doing the rear disc brake conversion, you're going to need these brackets. These are the rear disc brake brackets. You're also going to need to know which direction.
You know what they look like?
What?
Put one down. No, put one down so you can use both hands.
You know what this looks like? The symbols from Stargate.
No. It looks like a Honda. Honda
No.
symbol.
No,
which is funny because you hate the Honda.
The symbols.
You're secretly putting Honda symbols inside of your...
No, it's from Stargate. Rachel and I have been arguing a lot.
Yeah?
We had intercourse today and things have been improving a lot. I'm not going to lie, that helped a ton.
I agree.
Sometimes guys...
But we also spoke. We also spoke a lot without yelling.
We tried speaking, and it did not work out. And then we went and laid on the couch, and then I said, hey, do you want to go get F? And you're like... And then we went, and things feel better now.
And then we talked some more, right?
We did talk a bit more. You're going to have to buy these yourself. I had a friend make them for me. If you have a friend that has the CAD drawing or whatever, have him make them for you.
What are they supposed to do if they don't have a special friend?
If you don't have a special friend, just look online. There's people that sell these. I'll try to link below.
Are they like fabricated by like Etsy people? Like
there's people that fabricate them and do a good job. These are calipers for a 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo. And in true 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo
it's horrifyingly gold.
He
He likes yellow gold a lot. I don't like gold.
Okay, this is the front.
Actually, it's grown on me, honestly. I used to hate it, and now I like it a little bit better.
You know what's not growing on me is your opinion when I'm trying to talk.
Well, when we filmed this earlier, because I didn't say anything.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. We did try to make this episode earlier.
And I said nothing.
It was pre-intercourse, and it was bleak.
It was also pre-talk.
It's also pre-bang. I drank one of those bang drinks to kind of help myself get moving. So this front caliper, it's part number C160. I paid about $23 for it, plus a $10 core charge.
And how many of those do you need?
Napa, you need 2. 1 for each side. Retards. This is a reshoot, because Rachel screwed up. You need the calipers, the brackets, and you need the brake rotors. Get in close on that. Red light on?
Yeah, the red light's on.
Okay, cool. When you get these brake rotors though, there's going to be a small problem. That's dead center here, in the nipple area of the rotor. This guy here, that's your axle. I learned that when I took it apart. The brake rotor needs to be bored out 4.20 inches in order to fit the rotor on top of your axle, or inner axle. So to do that, you can either take it to a machine shop, or
Find a creative old
find
man.
a creative old timer, an old prospector or something. Somebody who has this tooling and capability to bore out your rotor for you. You can also buy these online. They come with the kits that you can use, or you can just buy the rotors themselves. This is a Willwood proportioning valve.
Willwood?
Willwood. I used to call it Wildwood. Apparently there isn't a D in between the L and W right here. So I've been doing that wrong for a long time.
Well, they really rounded the W's, so they look like
boobs. They
Or
look
ball
like
sacks.
two sets of boobs
With a little tiny,
or testicles and like a little,
yeah.
like a baby or a micro penis. You need this proportioning valve because apparently you only have to have a little bit of fluid go into these back brake calipers in order to stop your Landcruiser. My nose itches. It's the COVID. But this is going to be mounted up front. I will craft a bracket for it. We'll do that a little later when I'm doing the brake lines.
Do you have to redo the part with the hardware as well?
Oh yeah, shit.
There it is.
That's the this is the hardware. I got, oh man, we measured it too.
I failed.
Not big time.
I did though.
I went to Ace Hardware. I went to the metric section and I bought an assortment of hardware to put it together. And I had to machine down the washers.
That should be there though, right?
Nope. So this is going to be, for those watching, just a preliminary fitting.
Because he doesn't know how to put the brake pads on
Yeah,
the
I gotta do some
caliper.
more research on how to actually put brake pads on these calipers. I don't know. There's like a weird spring in there, and I have no idea what it goes to.
Do you have the spring?
Yeah, but I don't know how to put it in there. One thing I ran into, which caused me to scrape off most of the spray paint that I applied to these, which is that's a bummer in itself. This kink right here needs to go up, face up. When you mount it face down, you're gonna run into some issues. So this guy, up. First though, because I manufactured my own spacers, these guys, that appear to have one missing. Oh, it's still glued on there. I'm gonna glue these on to the back of the axle.
Actually, two of them are still glued on.
Oh, good. So I was having a hard time, shit. Anyway, I was having a hard time getting these to stick in place. So I was thinking, I'll just put a little bit of super glue in there to kind of just temporarily hold them while I fit the bracket in place. Now that kind of genius doesn't happen overnight. I've been learning a lot about fabrication. Oh, that's a big chip on that part too.
Who cares? It's all hidden.
I know, I'm gonna just have to spray it over again.
Oh my goodness. No, you don't need to spray anything.
So I glued those in place. Those are my
Oh, these are his new bulletproof denims as well.
Yeah, they're black.
Yeah, I don't know why you ordered black for.
They hide the bulges. The battle of the bulge.
They'll just show the holes faster though, your ball holes.
Well, I'm not gonna get those on these.
You did on the other pair.
Those other ones I wore them like a million times. And I called up BP Denim and he's like, dude, get some pants. And I got some pants. So one thing I wanna ask the fans about, or the Wrong Way Nation, do you guys think you'd be interested in a t-shirt? If I did a Project Wrong Way t-shirt and I sold them at a high price, what the hell is that? A spider? No, it's just a... But I think part of that process is just asking the fans, hey, what do you guys think?
What is your price point, do you think? Because I think that's a big part of it.
I think they'd be like 25 bucks a shirt, you know? I was thinking of just like the Project Wrong Way logo, and then like maybe like a little lettering somewhere that says like lift with your back, or tighten it till it gets loose. Some of my mini slogans. You're a grand wizard.
No.
Where the hell's the other bolt?
In your neck?
Where did I put it? I had it.
It's in your neck.
What?
It's in your neck.
The bolt?
Like Frankenstein.
You're so much more friendly after the intercourse we had.
It's after the talk we had.
Yeah, I know.
For
You
you.
guys how do you guys solve your problems when you're fighting with your wife?
Ben,
for me-
Ben doesn't talk to me for like a week. He pulls away
I go to a dark place.
and he mopes.
I do. I mope like a dog. Jeez, I can't fit my hand in here. You can
And
also
then-
remove the rotor if
And
you
then
need
he
to.
just tells me he's tired.
You know what? Gosh. I don't want to take the rotor
Come
off.
at it
just
from
yet.
a different angle. Don't. Hey, wait. Let me do it. I can do it.
No, I got it.
My hands are
I
smaller.
got it. I got it.
Actually, my fingers are chubbier. They're shorter, but
Boom.
my fingers are fat.
I'm like a surgeon. Did you get my hand in there? So
Yep.
yeah, just
Hold on.
out of curiosity, what do you guys do with your women when you guys are fighting, you know? Because a good smashing, I mean, helps a lot, but obviously you gotta talk too. You guys might not know this, but I purchased this little guy. Is that tightening? Yeah, it's tiny. I bought this little guy to help do a water pump.
Oh yeah, on our truck.
Yeah, on the truck. And now it's coming in handy in other avenues. So.
Remember, Scott said it wasn't totally necessary.
And Scott, yeah. Take it easy, little guy. You know what? I should probably put the lid on the super glue.
Yeah, let's
Or
not
I
let
glue my eyelids open or shut.
or Winnie gets to it.
55 foot-pounds torque, this little guy, which is really nice for buttoning up little pieces. And it kind of gets into hard to reach spots. And the bright LED light shines right in your face. All right.
I would also ask if people are finding quarantine to be causing stress on
Marital
their...
stress and issues.
Yeah, because like...
Are you guys having that?
Because, I mean, we're not quarantined together because he's still working. But I'm with the kids all day and no other, like, friends and stuff. So I'm very isolated and cranky.
I'm sure everybody's just doing great. It's just me.
I'm getting fat, too. That's been a good side effect.
Yeah, we probably won't have an episode with Rachel in for a while.
He took the scale away, though, like a big jerk.
Yeah, you don't need that scale. There's no point. It's not going to do any good.
Yeah, it
Staring
is.
at that thing.
It's progress report. Uh-oh. Is it super stuck now? You're not going to be able to get that out, though. You're not going to get the shock out if you put that on.
Yeah, I've made a mistake.
Move the shock. Push the squishy thing. There you go. Squish it. Squish it. There you go.
Thank you. Hey, you kick. So again, I don't have the pads in here, but this is just a...
So he's doing something that he's going to have to do again. I don't know why he doesn't just figure out how to do the pads, so we do it once.
Well,
Technically, we've already done it once
there's no brake fluid in here.
when we failed.
What?
I went in easier than the first take.
That's what she said.
A little lube does a lot of good.
Yeah, it does, you know? I can't see.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a window. How the hell?
Just do it by touch.
Dude, I can't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the leaf spring in the way? Oh, no. He's not going to be able to do it because the leaf spring's in the way. I've got an idea. That's what I was going to say.
I don't recommend doing this, but since I don't feel like taking this bracket off 100 times, gosh damn it. Is that hole enough?
No. You still can't fit it.
I know, I can't find the hole.
Well, if you go in from the other side, then you can see if it's fit, if it's at least in the right spot. You know, from the outside in. What the hell? Good.
Oh no! Oh, you know what? It's actually just. Holy crap, honey.
Oh no, it's all scratched.
That sucks.
Honey, it's
a big fat
it's
one.
it's the underside of a truck. I
know, but
really
want
don't.
it to look good.
No, there's no reason for it to look good. That makes no sense.
People are counting on me.
No,
Rachel.
it literally makes no sense to care what the underside of a truck looks like.
Stupid
This
bitch.
isn't
All I had
this
to
isn't
do-
even like a pretty street car, honey. It's a freaking go to the
break this?
woods.
Is this broken now?
Oh gosh. Ooh, that didn't look nice.
Oh, the battery's not in there. Because I squished it. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Just snug that little guy up. Get off of there, metal shards. I don't know why that's making metal bits come off, but. And I'm a sucker for tools. I got this Icon 3/8 wrench. Icon, you might not know, but it is the company.
Icon sounds like a rap artist.
That's Acon. Harbor Freight those. Shoo! Lizard! That's not over, you know, this whole thing's not done yet, but.
It's just what it'll look like when he does it for real.
So
It's just a preview.
for those experts, how's my clearance look? It looks pretty good to me. And then,
The clearance where?
well, between these two areas where the pads are gonna be, I do need to figure out how to put those pads on. Secondly, how much, I got this much thread hanging out on a lock washer or a lock nut. Do you guys think that's gonna be okay? That little bit amount? Or I'll put my finger behind it. I think the gold's a good choice. The gold and black go really good together.
Sure. It's just as random as that weird teal in the front.
I'm also incredibly devastated about the scratches. I guess if I'd have put it in there correctly, I'd be okay. You're looking pretty good in those leggings.
So I haven't eaten candy in a couple days. I'm punishing myself for getting fat.
Did I mention we already smashed today?
Stop.
I'm just saying.
You're done.
It healed some wounds.
No, the talking healed some wounds.
I think we're all just agree to disagree. I still need to get brake lines for this.
And pads.
And pads. I got the brake pads. I just need to install them correctly. But yeah, we're almost there. Pretty cool, huh, you guys? Should I mount, then update?
Sure.
Okay, let's mount the other one real quick. In case you're wondering where I learned the gluing the washers to the thing technique,
Is it an original?
that one's all me. That's an original project wrong way. You can take that one and use it on your own project. So I've temporarily fixed. And remember the
Put the
kink
notch up.
notch goes up. If you do it the other way, you're gonna struggle with stuff, possibly strip out threads, then have to remove it and do it all over again anyway.
You hear
Yeah,
her?
Greta's dying. She's like, chirp birds, that's the last time.
Are you supposed to hammer it like that?
Yeah, this is actually a terrific hammer. Terrific. Listen to me.
It's almost like your son's using the word several whenever he can.
Gosh, when he uses that, I want to punch him in the face.
He's just really smart.
Stupid smart ass.
Tell him what you heard him say to the girls, though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Boston was playing cops and robbers with the girls. The two girls escaped. And Boston, like, out loud in front of me, is like, the bastards got away. I looked at him, I was like, hey, no, man. Take it easy with that. He's 9. I mean, obviously someday he's gonna be like his dad. But not yet, you know.
Maybe you should do better with your language, and then you'll be less likely.
Yeah.
I think you're right,
And
though.
if beggars were horses,
No, I
or
think
if wishes
that
were
you're.
horses, beggars would ride. Damn it, man. What the hell, dude? I might have to take this.
Honey, all you have to do is pull this over a little bit.
You know
so
what?
not
No,
hold it down.
no. I'll tell you what, all I have to do. And it's super easy. I should have done it a bit ago, but I was dumb. My brain's dumb. I'm working stupid, you know?
Harder, not smarter.
Yeah. Now instead of scrambling and thrusting.
Making your squeaky elephant sounds.
Oh, wait. Still.
Problem solved.
Well, it did actually. I did solve it. See?
How are you gonna get the thing back there?
I don't know. What back where?
The circle thing back where it's supposed to
What's
be.
the other?
How are you gonna put the circle
No.
thing back there? Because that thing goes around the circle thing. So then how are you supposed to? You see what I'm saying?
The rotor.
The silver thing goes inside the gold thing. So you need to take that top thing off and rotate it down.
What top thing?
Take the top
This
bolt,
guy?
rotate down. Because that one you don't have clearance issues with.
How the hell is that already like
Okay,
stuck
so
in
rotate
place?
it down if you can.
Won't,
Rotate it down.
won't rotate down. Well.
Just flip it like you did earlier.
Yeah, I just have to lift it up, huh?
Or lift it.
Well, a lot of people have been wanting to see how this swap was gonna turn out, so. Have a hard time.
Dude, she's like
And
mournful,
the freaking
whiny.
dog, dude, just Damn it, Greta.
She's
Take it
just-
easy.
She's mournfully howling, and she doesn't even howl ever. Elbow. Elbow.
Well, this is literally the worst way to do this. Use maybe an extension? Ow.
Why did you decide to switch? Why did you decide to switch?
Why? The internet. People on the internet convinced me to do it.
Yeah, but what were their reasons?
It's easy. They were like, dude, it's easy. Just put disc on there.
Has it been easy?
Yeah. Ow, ow, me. Stand up. Let's see what it looks like. That's all I care about. Yeah, I get that. This goes next to the thing. So I got the brake pads.
You're gonna say how much those were and where those were from?
Those were $20, and I bought those from Napa.
Okay.
People have been sending me fan mail, fan license plate mail. It's the coolest wall ever. So just so you know, I'm extremely grateful to you guys that sent those. Thank you. That's not the end of the disc brake swap by any means. And I'm still developing a solution on how to mount the rear shocks. So that might be something in the works there
What?
for mounting the rear shock.
What's in the works?
I don't want to reveal anything.
Does it mean money? Does that mean Trump check?
There might be money in the works. There might,
Does
I might be.
that mean spending all the Trump money?
I don't know either. All right,
That's
so
not promising.
the meat and potatoes of the disc brake swap, though, I have illustrated in this episode. You're gonna need your brake lines still, other than brake lines
And pads.
and pads, which I haven't installed yet. But other than that, that's the major bits for the disc brake swap. So I'll have the pricing and I'll list everything like I just did, so you can actually see what it's all about. Thank you to all my sponsors thus far. Cool Cruisers of Texas has helped me out with some parts. Obviously George Esther at Valley Hybrids. He's a wealth of knowledge. He's always in my ear asking for advice as well. He's asking me for advice too. Just about stuff, movie quotes. We text sometimes, George and I text, George and I. There might be some other sponsorships here in the works for Project Wrong Way, so I'll let you know. Thank you guys for watching. The Wrong Way Nation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Are you calling me a loser? Or?
No, I was saying like.
Oh, that's an L for like.
Yes.
Okay. I tell you guys, Rachel and I had sex.
Stop!